What's good, y'all? Yo, that had to be my favorite episode of The Last Dance, man. I'm a big Kobe Bryant fan, and it just bugged me out seeing Kobe, against Mike. Kobe was what, 19 years old? And I remember the actual game before they played the All Star game. This was, I think, in December, and Scotty was still out, and Kobe dropped, I think, 30, 33 on Mike, 31, 33 on Mike. And like you could see it. And like Mike was, playing serious, trying to guard him, and he's hitting Mike with his own moves. It's like I know there has to be a culture shock for a great player, for a kid to use your own shit against you and it be effective. I know that has to like you had to be taken aback by it. But yeah, that was a great episode. I wish it was longer, man. I wish it was longer. I hope kids got a real chance to see exactly how great Michael Jordan is. Because a lot of times they just focus on what undisputed first take, and all you just hear is about numbers and oh yeah, you won MVP at All Star game and so on and so forth. But it's different to actually like watch it, and I'm glad the younger generation got a chance to watch him play. I forgot how good he was. Like I was a kid at the time, and Kobe, AI, Duncan, Garnett. That's my era. To whereas though when Mike was winning championships, I was like 5, 6, 7 years old. But he's definitely. I don't have a goat. I don't say anybody's the greatest player of all time, specifically because everybody's walk is different. You got different eras and different rules, so it's hard to really be able to differentiate. Okay, this guy was better than that guy for those specific reasons. But I have a top 10, and Jordan's definitely in my top 10, in my top five, in my top three. Um, yeah, dude was a beast on both ends of the floor, man. See, a lot of times guys will call a guy a great defender because he can guard 4 or 5 positions. It's not just about being diverse. Can you stop your man from scoring? It's that simple. That's what makes a great defender. Can you stop your guy from scoring? If you can't, then you're not a great defender. I don't care how many positions you can guard because of your height and athleticism. Can you stop a good or great player from scoring the basketball consistently? That's what makes you a great defender. And I feel like that's lost. Yeah. You let me know in the comments. What did you think of the episodes, man? Were you satisfied with the documentary? Yeah. I remember that All Star game too. Like I stopped watching basketball for a while, and always I've been a Laker fan since like 95, 96, and started watching it like probably like a week before. And I wasn't really a Kobe fan. Didn't really like him. Thought he shot too much. I was an Iverson fan, even though I was a Laker fan. And then watch Kobe's development from the rookie year to then. He looked like a completely different player. It was like night and day. And like he went at Mike every time. You gotta respect that. Like, dude, he was, consensusly the best player in the game. And a teenager, he didn't care. And he still like he approached everything with that mindset. He didn't care what your accolades was. He didn't care about what you did this year, last year, whatever. It's about what you do right then and there. Yeah, you still leave your name, man. Bring your game, and that's the kind of the mindset that made him, who he was. And it was nice to see him, give Mike his props, saying that he would have never got there if not for him. And I feel like that's lost in generations. It's like we're so quick to try to say, "Oh, this guy was better than that guy," and so on and so forth. But it's a paradox because the new generation wouldn't play that way if not for the old generation. Like there's no Kobe without Mike. There is no Mike without Doc or David Thompson, and so on and so forth. Like the generation before influences the next generation, and things evolve. You take from what you saw or watching somebody growing up, and then you alter that to fit yourself. And that's what episode 5 is all about. The transition from Mike to Cole. And Cole definitely didn't disappoint, man. He brought it every single night and had success. You can call him selfish. You can call him a lot of things, man. But you can't deny that he didn't want to win. So this documentary was as good as expected, maybe even better. I'm definitely satisfied, man. Now there ain't nothing else to watch or look forward to. Hopefully, sports will resume. I'm YSM Sports Media. I'm out. Thank you for joining me. Appreciate it.